At first glance, October 22 looks like a good month for PS Plus Essentials. With 2 top tier games and 1 very interesting indie title, we've got 3 great games to go through today. So let's get cracking. We'll start with the outlier, which this month is Super Hot. Now I've been really looking forward to playing this since I saw it on the PlayStation Twitter feed. This is a first person shooter with a twist in that time stands still when you're not moving. Your mission is to take out an increasing number of amorphous red thugs in increasingly complex environments. When you complete a level, you're given a video of how that level looked at full speed. So even if it takes a few attempts to clear a level, you're rewarded with a clip of you playing like a gaming god. Now you'd think that stopping time would make this game easy, but it doesn't. You need to be very aware of what's happening all around you, and some levels might take many attempts whilst you plan the best route. It's a brilliant concept, and it's very original both in the gameplay and the design. So, Super Hot is super fun, and at times super hard, but it's also super short. Just when I felt like I was getting to grips with the content, I found myself on the last mission and I was like,
Is that it?
Now I'm not a fast player, and I was done with the main story in 3 hours, so some of you could be through this in an hour and a half. And whilst I'm sure that the phrase
Super Hot
will grind your gears after a while, this game is definitely worth downloading, even if it might take you longer to download it than complete it. Before we move on, now would be a good time to like and subscribe if you're finding this video useful. So with that done, let's look at Hot Wheels Unleashed. Hot Wheels Unleashed is a really fun arcade racer with surprisingly good driving dynamics. Being based on the Hot Wheels toy range, you race through complex tracks in miniaturised environments that look really cool. Being purely arcade focused, you'd think this game would be a bit too easy, but it really isn't. The races can be surprisingly close, and you'll need to work hard to get used to the driving and the drifting mechanics if you want to do well and progress through the map. The cars all behave differently. You can win them or get them from the blind boxes that you buy with your race rewards, and there are a huge number to collect. Graphically, this game is spectacular. The models are so cleverly done, and they feel like real Hot Wheels cars right down to the mould marks on the plastic parts. There's a reasonable sized map to go through, but I'll be honest, the novelty did wear off quite quickly. I'm looking forward to this game very much, but I think for my arcade racing fix I'll be spending a lot more time in last month's PS Plus release of Need for Speed Heat than in this, and you can see the review of that here. Finally, we have Injustice 2. Made by NetherRealm Studios, the group behind the Mortal Kombat series, this is a combo-based fighter. The style and mechanics are virtually identical to Mortal Kombat, so I'd go as far as saying if you love Mortal Kombat, you'll love this. If you hate Mortal Kombat, you'll hate this. Combos are similar, movement is similar. The use of environmental objects is identical. Complex special moves look similar and are triggered in the same way. It's basically the same game, just with more capes. And whilst it has none of the gore of Mortal Kombat, it is still a satisfyingly violent fighting game. There's a story to work through, although the word story is doing some heavy lifting here. And this is actually an interesting way of experiencing the different characters you can use through the game. But I have to say, the weird facial animations in the cutscenes are just odd. I mean, everyone looks, well, constipated. Being a NetherRealm game, there are opportunities to spend real money everywhere. Characters can be levelled up both in stats and in gear, so you can choose to grind and earn what you need, or you can stick your hand in your pocket, and let's face it, if you're watching my videos you probably don't spend easily. So whilst this is good fun and I'm glad I've had a go, Mortal Kombat is still the daddy of this type of fighting game, and I think given the choice I'd go for that every time. All that said, it's useful to keep around if you have kids and you'd rather them not watch stuff like, this. So in summary, still a good month, just not as much longevity in this month's games as I'd hoped for. So thanks for watching, please do drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.